Welcome in, everybody. Cozy's Ghost Adventures. Last story of the night. Last but not least, let's get stuffed right there. The Haunting of Palmer's Retreat. Hey, Lefty, what do you think about that? Is that a good name?
It's a great name.
Oh, there you go. This one's not as long, so let's just get into it. As the clock struck midnight. So, Lefty, each paragraph, I'm going to read it, and then I want you to repeat back to me what you think about it. As the clock struck midnight, the last flicker of candlelight cast an eerie glow across the old estate's grand ash hallway. There goes the haunted printer again. The air was thick with the unsettling chill, and the floors creaked under the weight of an invisible presence. Lefty, what do you think about that?
Scary.
Alright, good. Palmer's Retreat had been abandoned for 3 decades. I don't know if that was a little bit rambunctious, but 30 years. I'll do it better in my next 30 years. But tonight, something felt different. Whispers echoed in the halls and the walls. Halls and the walls. Voices so faint to understand, but way too loud to ignore either. And as the wind howled outside, a faint shadow moved across the cracked mirror in the hallway that was sitting there. Who God knows how long that was there. It wasn't a trick of the light. This was something much darker. Lefty, what do you have to say about that one?
I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention.
Alright, we're going to move on. Many believed the estate was cursed. They said the spirits of its former inhabitants, like Arnold Palmer. Remember that son of a bitch? One of the best golfers in the world. God rest his soul. That he played at a golf course about 10 minutes from where I'm at. He taught people how to play that course better than anyone in the world. Who had spent time there, still roamed the property. Trapped by a century-old betrayal. But no one knew the full truth. Until tonight. Lefty, what do you have to say about that one? I think Lefty went to sleep.
No, I was just thinking. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Just as the last breath of the wind died down just a little bit to the cellar that creaked open slowly, deliberately, a cold mist began to roll up the depths from below, up the stairs, very steadily but precisely, and the unmistakable sound of the footsteps echoed from the darkness. Lefty, what do you think about that?
Who's the golfer?
AP, Arnold Palmer in the building. Anyways, who's down there? A voice trembling broke the silence, but no answer came. And then, what do you have to say about that, Lefty? And then the camera flickered, then blinked back to life. It flickered, then blinked back to life, only to reveal a figure standing just behind the host. It was not freaking human, guys. Not anymore. It was a face. It was pale, hollow, and it was red, glowing eyes looking directly at the camera. Lefty, what do you have to say about that?
Super scary.
Super scary. With one last breath, the host turned to face the camera directly, whispering just above a breath. Some doors, once opened, can never, ever be closed. You feel me? And with that, And with that, the feed cut to black. The end! What do you think about that, Lefty?
Why was the door closed?
Well, the door was opened,
But it was closed.
but it was
I
up.
got it.
But it was open. Once the door is open, Lefty, it can never be closed again. You understand? Good luck closing the door on me, Lefty.
Got it.
She nailed it down. She understands. Good to go. And the end! The end. Hit the damn like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get stuffed on my shirt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.